first question is really quite simple. What is it that we're going to be doing?
We're going to be doing a thing called access bars, and it's basically a process where we touch 32 different points on your head relating to various areas of your life, and that helps to release and remove anything that's holding you back in that particular area. Like, for instance, up here is the money bar. So if you've got any worries, any concerns, any issues about money that you're willing to let go or not willing to let go, you're able to change things there much more easily without having to deal with analysis and a huge amount of thought.
There's going to be a large percentage of the population, Marky, who are going to say this is all snake oil stuff.
Yes, there is. However, there's a neuroscientist in the States that experienced this process and was so taken with the results that he got from it that he's doing a scientific study about it, which proves that it actually does what we say it does. The study is due to come out in probably a month or so, and until that we can't officially say that it does what we know it does.
Is it sort of like Reiki, where you touch your feet and that helps you with your liver? My liver probably needs a lot of touching.
Well, access is, touching your hands on your head, and it is energy work, and it will change things. So in that respect, it is similar to Reiki.
Now, you and your daughter were heavily into it, but how did it start?
We got involved through my daughter coming home after being off dancing on a cruise ship, saying, "Mum, I'm off to this course in Wellington." And I went, "Oh, what is it?" And she said, "Access bars." And I said, "What's that?" She said, "Not entirely sure, but it's good and I'm going." And I said, "Okay, I haven't seen you for 6 or 9 months, I'll come with you." And we went to this class, and it was a day of bliss, basically experiencing the bars and receiving the bars. Even though we weren't exactly sure what we were doing, we came out of it going, "Oh, this is so much fun, this is so cool, let's do some more." And so we got hooked on the journey, and we went on to learn more about access consciousness and the tools and the various modalities and the body work that you can do, as well as just the hands-on head process, which is the foundation and the first thing that you learn in bars, and one of the most useful things that we have that we can help people with.
Maggie, can anybody do it? I mean, could I learn to do all this stuff?
Anybody can do it. There's bars practitioners, people that can do it on you and for you, or there's bars facilitators, people that can teach you how to do it, so then you can do it with your friends and family and anybody you like as well. And takes a day to learn it. But the good thing about that is that you get to receive the bars twice and gift the bars twice. So it's another day that's just amazing. You're lying there and relaxing and receiving and learning at the same time.
Now, there is a lot of stress, especially in the rural community. What are you doing to get what you're doing through to those people?
Well, it's a case that anybody can do it. So if someone is willing to stay still for an hour or so and have someone come and facilitate them, they can show them how to do the bars, they can run the bars on them. The other part of access is some questions that we can give to them so that it can help them adapt, or not so much adapt, but cope better with daily life.
You talked about money. What other aspects are there?
There's money, there's body, there's sexuality, there's the earth, our connection with the earth. Access is really big on connecting with the earth and treating it right and being aware of the earth and what the earth is asking of us, as well as what we're asking of it. So that's
So I suppose in modern computer terms it's defragging.
Yeah, defragging your brain. That's just a really good way of putting it. It gets out all the junk, and then we press the save button at the end, and that can keep all the changes that we've made so that you don't revert back to old patterns and old things.
I'll tell you what was really interesting, because at one point you did something or other and both my fingers really started to tingle. And those are the two fingers that I type with. I'm afraid I'm a heavy typer.
Well, the fact is that all parts of our body are linked, and this is energy work, so it shows up in different areas and different parts of our body depending on where we've stored things. We tend to stash pain in various parts of our body and different experiences in various parts of our body. And this energetic work helps to release that and allow the energy to flow and things to change for you. So maybe you're going to be typing faster now, Rob.
So how often should somebody get a treatment?
As often as people want to. Generally, you find that the practitioners, we like to receive it as often as we can, but generally in most cases it's weekly or fortnightly, whatever works for you. And local practitioners often have bars swap evenings, so people can come along and trade bars. So you've learned how to do the bars, you come along, a whole lot of different people are there, you trade bars with me tonight, the next week you might trade with someone else. And the beauty of that is that you and I will have certain points of view and certain things that are similar. And while I am gifting to you, I'm also changing things in my life, which is why people like to do it and gift it to different people. So the other thing is that we swap with different people as often as we can so that we get different areas of life changing and different things moving.
Margie, is it tiring for you because you do several of these treatments per day?
For us, no, it's not tiring at all. It's a case of you working with energy. We're pulling it through ourselves. We're not actually dissipating any of our energy. And in fact, you'll find that we're probably more energised after gifting bars.
Is it fair to say that what you're doing is you're channeling the person's energies?
I'm not sure quite how to describe it, Rob. It's a case of we are just gently touching your head so that I think yes, your own energy is probably stimulated. We can also ask for more energy to come from the universe, being asked to add energy in if people need it, but generally most people have energy, and once it's flowing and unstuck, then life changes considerably.
And it's got nothing to do with religion?
We're just allowing the body to get unstuck and the pathways to open up, and there is no religion, there is no mention of God anywhere at all, so it's completely non-secular.
There are a lot of people who are doing it around the world, but how do you get past that this is way out?
I think you offer, or I personally offer people the chance to experience it and try it, and some people go, oh wow, what did you do to me, that was amazing, and other people go, not for me, and that's fine. Not everybody will really want to do this, but it's not many people I've had that haven't actually said, I'll come back for another session.
I guess it's a bit like hypnosis. Some people can go down and other people refuse to.
I think so, yes. I've had one friend that actually sort of wanted to know what was going on and didn't necessarily want to relax and just enjoy the experience. And that's fine too. There's no right or wrong thing to do when you're having your bars run. You can talk, you can be quiet, you can watch TV. The only thing that we don't do is have music playing, because we tend to associate things with music, and it can lock us into various memories and things that then we can't let go and can't change that.
And it is worldwide, and it really is catching on?
It is. It's in 170 odd countries all around the world. People just love the processes and the tools that it offers, and the ease that they have with their lives. I mean, my daughter's in Europe at the moment in a series of classes over there.
I suppose it's don't knock it until you've tried it.
That's right, don't knock it and come and relax and enjoy. Worst case scenario, you'll feel like you've had a great massage. Best case scenario, things in your life will change.